Mangkhut, Ompong, still a powerful storm system moving towards the west-northwest, kind of wobbling as it goes along here. Those are trochoidal wobbles, which means this is pretty much a powerful storm. Category 5. Did weaken ever so slightly from 150 down to 145 knots, according to JTWC. And you can see that here in the morph microwave imagery. See that inner eye wall that gives way to the outer eye wall here? That's an eye wall replacement cycle, and one reason why we did see that drop a tad bit. I only mention that because a few people have asked, but it's still a Category 5. Powerful storm system, rivaling the intensity of Sodalor, 905 HBA, winds of 145, gusting to 175 knots. Expected to come on shore here Friday night into early Saturday morning in northeastern Luzon around Cagayan. Signal force warnings have been issued pretty much for all of Luzon. Tropical storm strength winds, I think, could be seen as far south as Manila, but those destructive winds, the stuff that really is going to be knocking swaths of trees over, any buildings that are not reinforced, damaged, that's northeastern Luzon. And here's a look at the latest forecast model from the ECMWF, been actually handling the storm system pretty well. Landfall here as we go ahead into Friday night, that's 12Z, right around about 10 p.m. Philippine time. Then moving overnight, it's going to be a night landfalling storm across the Cagayan Valley and off there across northwestern areas of the Philippines. Not weakening all too much, maintaining at least that super typhoon status, it looks like, as it moves over that island. It's moving at a fair pace. That means those damaging winds could even be seen along the west coast as this kicks off there towards the northwest. Then eventually maintaining intensity, heading off there south of Hong Kong over towards Hainan into southeastern China. So you really got to be watching this storm system too. Saving grace, and I mentioned this in my video yesterday, is that if you're going to pick an area of the Philippines to get hit by a typhoon, this is the area you want to pick. This is a very sparsely populated, very mountainous jungle terrain across this area, and there's a reason why nobody lives there, because it's typhoon country. But just across the Sierra Mountains, we start to talk about the Cagayan Valley. Now, this is heavily populated, the Cagayan River, which is prone to flooding whenever we get heavy rainfall across this region, and we're going to be seeing up and over 1,000 millimeters in some locations. Of course, flooding is going to be a very serious factor as this does move across there, basically from Iligan City off there all the way towards Apari, Santa Ana. I know that is where videographer James Reynolds is as well. Be sure to follow him on Twitter if you can at Earth Uncut TV. He's continuing to track this storm system. There's a look from the Meteor Earth app. Same outlook here. Heading over, cruising in like 12 hours actually, right over northern Luzon. That means we're going to be seeing those damaging typhoon strength winds along the northwestern coast, even as far south as Subic Bay, and those winds wrapping around into Manila. Actually, Manila could even see some coastal flooding if those winds get strong enough coming in off of Manila Bay, pushing onshore into those low-lying areas. So, hey guys, there's a lot to still talk about with this storm system. I also want to quickly mention the extended range. Let's pull back the picture here, head into the end of the weekend, my Saturday into Sunday. This starts to approach Hainan. Major populations out across this area in the southern China, south of Hong Kong, but Hong Kong still could see even some typhoon strength winds with those outer bands reaching around here. Continue to watch. Actually, the Hong Kong Observatory, I know, is starting to talk about this storm system. Of course, Pagasa down here towards the south, southern areas of Taiwan, still looking at that rainfall threat. That's all for now, though, with me on this one. I know a lot to talk about here. I'm going to try to keep you posted. I am on the U.S. right now, covering Fran as well. Florence as well. Fran was a storm back in 1996 that hit the same area. But, yeah, there's a lot going on out here. Stay safe, guys. I'll keep you posted. If you have any photos, videos, please share them with me. And if you have any reports, put it down in the comment box.